At 5, a story that may shock you as a parent. The prosecution of 9 men, including one in central Indiana, who pleaded guilty for their role in producing and distributing child pornography involving infants and toddlers.
Prosecutors say it's the end of an 18-month investigation that began with a search warrant served on a Bloomington man's home. RTV6 reporter Chance Walser joins us live in the newsroom with more on this disturbing case. Chance.
And what makes it disturbing, the age range for the victims in this case runs from 2 months to just 3 years old. Investigators say a 26-year-old Bloomington man built relationships of trust with parents and then violated that trust.
Among the worst of the worst.
That's how the U.S. Attorney's Office describes 9 men who have pleaded guilty in a case that involves some of the worst situations of child abuse investigators have ever seen.
The victims in this investigation do not have closure. They will bear the scars of their exploitation for years to come.
The FBI began piecing the details together in the fall of 2010 when they executed a search warrant on 26-year-old David Bostic's Bloomington house. Inside, they found hundreds of images and videos of infants and toddlers, some just months old, engaged in sex acts.
He did it by offering to babysit other people's children and winning the trust of the people who had custody of those kids, and then he abused that trust without the knowledge of the parents or people who had custody of the children.
For the next 18 months, federal agents tracked the distribution of this media from Bloomington to 8 other states, uncovering a ring of offenders who used social networking sites to communicate with one another. This week, the last of those 9 men pleaded guilty in an Indiana courtroom. The sentences range from 8 to 315 years, with Bostic receiving the longest prison term.
It's vitally important for our system to recognize that this is a new thing that has to be stamped as unacceptable, uncivilized, something that needs to be eliminated and addressed.
According to federal law, the punishment for these types of crime is enhanced when dealing with children 12 years old and younger. One prosecutor in this case says he has made recommendations to a federal group to implement even tougher federal laws in the future. Back to you.
And Chance, is it true that investigators have also uncovered similar situations in other countries?
That's right, Todd. During the course of this investigation, suspects were identified in Sweden, Serbia, the Netherlands, and the United Kingdom. Those cases have been referred to law enforcement officials in their respective areas.
It's hard to fathom what these men were doing. Chance Walser live in the newsroom for us. Chance, thanks.